Hi, these are my weighing results for Saturday the 6th of June 2020. In my arms, and I'll say this for the benefit of people like me who wouldn't be able to see it, in my arms I've got a 5 kilogram bag of organic brown rice and I've got 3 tins of chopped tomatoes, and together these 4 things weigh 1 stone, so that's 14 pounds. And I'm just standing here holding this thinking, ideally I need to lose another stone, you know, in an ideal world. That's my minimum, another stone. I think of 14 pounds as not being very much, or I think of a pound every week or half a pound every week as not being very much. But standing here and just holding this for a very short period of time is like, oh my God, I would not want to be carrying that around with me all day. I had a text conversation in my comments with, I think it was Ida the other day, about carrying an extra stone, and we both said that we were, and we need to put it down. We really need to put it down, because I have no business carrying this around every day and then wondering why my back aches, why my shoulders ache, why my knees are aching when I've been climbing or especially walking down steps, why my knees are aching. I have the ability to put this down. I can just bend over now and put this on the sofa. I can work at sticking to the plan each day and shedding this amount of weight in the next few weeks. And I need to do it, because I can tell you now, just standing here, resting this on my belly, holding it on my hands, is like, bloody hell, a stone weighs a lot. You know, and I'm thinking I'm at the stage today where I've actually lost, let me think, 12 stone and half a pound. How the hell did I carry 12 lots of this on my back, on my belly, on my legs, on my bum, under my chin, on my feet, because I've gone down a shoe size? How did I do that every day of every week, of every month, of every year, for years and years and years? I can understand now why I felt as sick and tired as I did. But I'm going to put this down because it's heavy. It feels really heavy. You can hear when it goes down how heavy it is. So my weight results, my weight results for this week, 100% on plan. In fact, I've been 100% on plan since midnight, the 25th of May. So this has taken me into this is day 12, 100% on plan. So last week I lost 1.5 pounds, and that was after only being on plan for like 4 days that week, and well, 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I got weighed on Friday morning. I was badly off plan over the weekend and on the Monday. So I've been back on plan in total 11 full days. This is my 12th day. So last week I lost 1.5 pounds, and this week I've lost 3.5 pounds. And I'm going to ask Joe to confirm this, because I am eating more at the moment than I've eaten in a long time, aren't I, Joe?
Yeah.
Much more than I've eaten in a long time. But I'm eating the right food. I'm eating low calorie, let me get it right, low calorie density.
Yep.
So whereas before I would say to myself, oh, it's okay, 8 cents for that, 10 cents for that, usually 15 cents and all this lot. I'm much less focused on worrying about my sins now. If something crops up that I want to add to my meal that's got sins in it, I'm adding it. I'm not snacking between meals. I've gone back to 3 meals a day. I don't eat in the evenings, so once I've had my evening meal, that's me done. I'm eating fruit more than I have been doing for a long time, but I'm eating that fruit as part of a meal. So like yesterday morning with my breakfast, I had strawberries. I had tofu for my breakfast, cooked tofu. I had strawberries. With my lunch, I had strawberries and an organic pear. So I'm putting my fruit with my meals. One of the things I have been reading about this week with low density foods is, if you're eating fruit and veg, you're best eating them at the beginning of your meal. Use them as fillers. Am I right to say that, Joe?
Yep.
Lots of people who eat whole food diets and that talk about eating the low density food to fill you up, because there's no problem with eating carbs, and that's something this week. I've eaten more carbs this week than I've eaten in the last 3 years. I was saying to my consultant yesterday when I texted in my results, you know, loss of 3.5 pounds, and I am not paranoid about eating carbs at the moment. I don't ever want to be again if I can stay this way.
Yeah, it should be like veg first, protein, then carbs, then fruit. Fruits, dessert.
Fruits, dessert, so veg first. You see, Joe's like one of these people in life. I think he's a rarity because when he was little, at school they were asked to draw their three favourite foods. Most of the kids were drawing like McDonald's and sweets and ice cream and you know, just kids' food. What kids tend to eat in this country. We have the standard American diet, which people talk about being very sad about, but I think we also have a pretty strong standard English diet these days. So Joe drew broccoli, Brussels sprouts and broad beans, and the teacher said to me, "Did you tell him to do that?" And I said, "I didn't even know you were doing the project, he hadn't even told me about it," but they are his 3 favourite foods. When I weaned him onto solids as a sort of 6-7 month old baby, he would not eat anything that had meat in it, anything that had cheese in it, anything that had fat in it. All he wanted was vegetables, and it was the easiest job in the world. All I did was blend vegetables, and the more I blended, the more he ate. And he's still the same today. Because would you be honest and say how many veg you eat in a day?
A lot.
We're talking pounds, aren't we?
Yeah.
4 to 6 pounds,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, probably including the fruit, yeah.
Yeah, 4 to 6 pounds of fruit and veg a day. And he's slim and he's fit. And
My digestion's like clockwork.
yeah, his digestion is literally like clockwork. He can decide when he's going to go to the loo. He comes in, he'll make black coffee, he'll go to the loo. His digestion is amazing. And we laugh about this because mine is better the last couple of weeks, but it's not like his. It's just not like his. And it is about fibre. So I look at Slimming World and I say to myself, what does Slimming World offer me in way of fibre? And Slimming World say to me, eat a B choice for your fibre. And some people think that's all they need to think about with their fibre. That is a minuscule portion of what you need in a day. You don't need like half a hundredweight of it, but the more fibre you eat, the better it clears your system, the more toxins it takes out of your system, it takes the surplus cholesterol out of your system, it takes unused calories out of your system, you poop it all out. So those of us who suffer with constipation when we're not eating enough fibre, and that's me, I'm including myself in that, you know, we're holding on to all that stuff which is poisoning our bodies. And people will say, just drink water, detox with water. That's rubbish. Detox with water. I've never heard anything of the like. I am not a doctor, but that to me is like, all you're doing is flushing your kidneys out. Flush them out too fast, you're flushing out your nutrients and your minerals. You cannot detox with water. You know, you hear it all the time. You do focus on detoxing, focus on eating fibre, because fibre will take everything you don't need out of your body. And fibre is what feeds your healthy gut bacteria, so you get a decent gut biome. So this week I've been thinking about Slimming World. I am living the Slimming World life. I'm never going to change from that. I've changed a lot of the foods I choose to eat. One day this week, Joe did roasted radishes. Sounds ridiculous, but we heard it on a chef's channel. And they're nice, aren't they, Joe?
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Now, the ironic thing is, he doesn't like radishes.
No.
But we put them in the air fryer. We've got a Friday night?
Yeah.
What's it called? I call it a Friday night.
Yeah, Friday night.
Friday night, which Susan, one and only, recommended, and it's great. So we put a whole bag of the big round radishes in, stuck it on 200 and roasted them for about 20 minutes. And you said, didn't you, all that like burn taste from radishes was gone because he doesn't like radishes, but yet the whole bag of roasted radishes. I've been making hummus this week, and I would put yogurt in my hummus because I don't eat dairy, and I choose not to put soy yogurt in it. But I followed something I found that a chef that I like was making. He was making hummus. It was actually in the book I was reading. So he used his chickpeas, and he used fresh garlic, and he used a bit of powdered garlic and the juice of a whole lemon, and if the texture wasn't right, he said add a tablespoon of water, and it was the nicest hummus I've ever made. And I've made the Slimming World one and didn't like it because in my head hummus does not have yogurt in it. It's just not something I've ever been passionate about. I'm not a fan of yogurt really anyway, but putting it in hummus is like, no, that texture's totally wrong. So I made homemade hummus and had it on my rye bread and on my rye crackers and things, and I could have just eaten it with a spoon. Now I am heavy on the garlic because I did put 6 cloves of garlic in it and half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Knocked out when you opened the fridge door and it had a lid on it, but I love garlic. Things like that, anything that you can get your veggies into. You know, I'm not a salad fan, and I've said this many times before, but lots of vegetables, you know, when you use them to fill up and bulk up with, they're 90% water. You need your protein, yeah you do, but I'm not eating meat, and I'm not eating eggs, and I'm not eating fish. And a lot of people would say to me, well, where the hell did you get your protein from? I mean, my brother said that, and I was talking to him about it. Where are you going to get your protein from? Where am I going to get my protein from? Plants, you know, vegetables. And I eat rice, and there's protein in rice.
You're eating beans every
Quinoa.
day?
Yeah, I'm eating
tofu.
Beans every day. I'm eating tofu every day. I'm eating a better variety of beans and legumes than I've ever eaten. I'm eating tofu, quinoa. I'm eating quinoa. That's got a lot of protein in, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So I'll be honest with you, you know, on this plan for like 11 days, and my skin is better than it's been in a year. I feel really good. Now, the only other thing I wanted to touch on this morning,
Yeah, because you're coming up to 12 minutes.
yeah, was I'm back in the 9s, and I can't tell you what a boost. I like went into Joe's bedroom yesterday, and I was like, yes, yes. I feel so much better in my head because I'm back in the 9s. So this week I'm 9 stone 13 and a half, and yeah, I feel better for that. And all it took was a bit of work. And when I say work, I don't mean hard work. I just mean like a bit of pre-planning, a bit of whistling, a bit of pre-planning, a bit of preparing.
Are you doing that?
I don't know. Must have somebody else's teeth in. A bit of pre-planning, a bit of prepping, a bit of shopping and thinking about what I'm buying, you know. And for anybody who says, oh, we're in the middle of a virus and we can't get fresh fruit and veg, well, I don't know where you're shopping, because our supermarket, I mean, we go to a massive Asda, but our supermarkets are full of incredible fruit and veg at the moment. And the berries and the melons and the cherries and the kiwis and the persimmons, I mean, come on.
Pears.
Pears,
Apples.
oh God. How many kinds of pears have we had this week? 4, 5?
Yeah, 4 or 5.
There's so much variety out there. Apples, I think we've had 5 different kinds of apples this week. We've had Galia melons, and I mean I think it was Thursday, I said to Joe, prep me a Galia melon, because I like it cut into chunks and that. And I thought, he gave me a bowl, and I thought, ooh, there's a lot there for half a melon. And then I ate it, and then I said to him, what did you do with the other half of my melon? He said, you just ate it. I ate the whole melon. It was so luscious. £1.70 for a gorgeous... I mean, I said to him, why do I get obsessed about chocolate when I can eat food like this? You know, sometimes my head is just mental. But there's so much good stuff out there at the moment. You don't have to live on lettuce. I never eat lettuce. You don't have to. You can make salads of any fruits or vegetables. And yesterday, I mean, I made a simple rice salad using lime juice, black pepper, garlic, brown rice, chickpeas, what is that milled stuff?
Black cumin seeds.
Milled black cumin seeds. Because Joe buys black cumin seeds and white cumin seeds because we love cumin. But then we also bought a spare salt and pepper grinder because one was black and one was white. And we put black cumin seeds in the black one and white cumin seeds in the white one. And we put it on our food. We also use salt. We're not like against things like that. But I can't tell you, I am bouncing with energy. We're going out for a walk in a minute and I'm looking forward to it, and we're doing a much longer one today. So all in all, it's been a good week food-wise. I have been stuffed to the gunnels with healthy food, and I lost 3.5 pounds. And there's been weeks, and I'll tell you in honesty, where I have been afraid to eat, practically half-starved myself, not had meals, missed meals, had a bite or two of food instead of a big plate full, and gained weight at the end of the week. So this plan says eat, and I'm doing it, and I'll just see where it takes me. So this week, yeah, for me, it worked because I worked it, and it's been lovely. So I'll be back next Saturday. Have a great week, everybody, and take care, stay safe. Bye.